I am. How are you? I'm trying to sort everything out. I've got YouTube working. Um, how are we? Good, good. I'm good. Like I said, we've managed to get YouTube back. But yes. Now we try and get X. Okay, that's so. Doing some messing around. Uh, uh, how's that? Is that any better? Hopefully. See, still out a bit. Yeah, let me know if this is any better. Cars. Oh, yes, good. Because there's not because I've taken off everything that I added, other than the limiter. Yeah, the limiters I've left. So that's just so it don't get any. That shouldn't affect the cutting in and out. That. We'll see if that works on it. No. So I still need to work out X. Right. Better. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Turn off the Excel. I will have to look into that. How we'll do it. Just how we. Yeah, we're gonna watch the PC game. Exit out of this. That now. So. Yeah, we're gonna watch the PC game. Yeah, I've got the thing muted.
Representative. Say representative
Okay.
several times at different volumes before giving up. For host Frankie Ward and PC Gamer's 25 most wanted games, please stay on.
How's that audio? Too loud? Quiet? Yeah, I had it muted. I had it up already. Didn't want it coming in over the back. Yes. It's a bit quiet. Okay.
Oh, hello. Welcome to the PC Gaming Show Most Wanted. I am Frankie Ward, broadcasting our show
Okay.
from a top
Let me know
secret
if that's
underground
too
lab,
loud.
where the finest scientific minds of our generation are on the brink of an exciting new technological breakthrough. The invention of a numbered list filled with video games. It's never been done before. Why spend hundreds of millions to build a secret lab to study video games? Because these days there are so many games coming out, you need a wish list a mile high to keep track of them all. Did you know that by the time I finish
She's
this
had a kid
sentence,
then.
14 more games will have been added to
Some of
Steam,
my game stuff.
and 8 of them will be hidden object games about cats. To come up with a definitive list of the most exciting and anticipated PC games on the horizon, we've assembled a team of more than 80 talented game developers, prolific content creators, and expert critics. We gave them one assignment: dive into the ocean of upcoming games and catch the biggest and best games worthy of your attention. Today, those 25 scientifically selected games will become PC Gaming's Most Wanted. And by the way, we've got a lot more than 25 games to show you. We'll also be revealing some of the awesome games on PC Gamer's very own wishlist. Not only that, we travelled far from our secret lab this year to talk directly to game developers at their studios. So we'll be bringing you a behind-the-scenes look at some of the exciting games.
I'm intrigued what games we're going to see here today.
Right. Get ready, because our biggest show ever is about to begin. Let's get this show started with our first look at some of the awesome games on the PC Gamer wishlist.
Whoa, premiere.
The life of a merchant should be easy. Yours is not. And yet, you want more. You seek wealth,
Okay.
a golden future for your friends. Does your ambition meet no end? Tell me, little merchant, how much can you take?
This gives me Moonlighter vibes. Moonlight. Hey, no window. Just as I say it, Moonlighter 2. Nice. World premiere. Ooh, turtles. It's a Turtles Tactics game. Okay. Tactical takedown.
Wow, that is 2 world premieres right out of the gate, and the show just started. This is what we do here, folks, and we don't have any plans to slow down.
Good morning, crew. How is everyone doing today?
Premiere?
Business as usual, it seems. Pirates inbound! We're out of juice! Hey, Captain. Is this an old friend of yours? That didn't go to plan now, did it? Let's load up and try again.
In the shadowy depths of a forgotten laboratory, where gadgets whir and whistle, a not-so-secret society of over 80 gaming luminaries gather for one purpose: to select PC Gamer's list of the top 25 most highly anticipated upcoming PC games. So, who is on this council?
I'm Brian Wanya with Tripwire Interactive, and I'm on the council.
I'm Anna Demetrio. I'm a content creator and a voice actor, and I'm also a member of the council.
Hello, netizens. It is I, Day 9, a member of PC Gamer's Council with a capital C.
Hello.
Of course, he was part of the council.
I'm Tanya Short, the lead of Kit Fox Games. I am in my 2nd year in the council.
Welcome, gamers. It's me, Die Hard Diva, horror enthusiast, content creator, and your newest member of the council.
Okay. How's everyone's day been anyway? Or how's everyone's day starting to turn some cases? Okay.
Enough appetizers. Let's get to the main course, the first entry on our most wanted list. Remember, all the games on our list were selected and voted on by more than 80 industry experts. Here's the council's pick for number 25 of this year's Most Wanted Countdown.
I'm an industry expert. Why wasn't I consulted?
Number 25. Judas.
It's Dash
I
from
heard of
Technical
it.
Gaming. Back in 2007, BioShock blew everyone away by really pushing the envelope for video game storytelling. Now, Judas, which is coming from BioShock creative director Ken Levine, looks like it's going to do that all over again in 2025. You've got 3 conflicting characters on board a giant crumbling spaceship, where every decision affects the trajectory of the narrative. Which one are you going to side with? Whose ideals do you agree with? These are the kind of questions that I can't wait to sink my teeth into when it arrives. Of course, the story is just part of the picture, as it's also got an absolutely kick-ass art direction too. Everything from the ship's dilapidated halls to its colourful inhabitants just looks incredible. When you throw in legions of terrifying robots to defeat with a combat system that mixes guns and supernatural powers, there's an awful lot to get excited about.
Artwork.
Number 24, Killing Floor 3.
Hey everyone, I wanted to take a moment and say thank you on behalf of everyone at Tripwire. A massive thank you to our fans, and thank you to PC Gamer. To be included in the 25 most wanted games of 2025 is an absolute honor. We're incredibly excited, flattered, honored. I'm just repeating words now, that's how excited I am. But we're excited and we wanted to say thank you. So we're going to show you an exclusive look at one of our classic Zeds reimagined for Killing Floor 3.
Definitely looks very Killing Floor.
Killing Floor 3 is utter co-op carnage, and I cannot wait to grab my friends and splatter some Zeds. Before we get too deep into our most wanted list, I want to help you keep track of all the great games we're showing you today. Just head to our Steam page at pcgamer.com/wishlist and you'll find every game from today's show. Speaking of lists, let's scroll through PC Gamer's overstuffed wishlist for something new. You've heard that money makes the world go round, and that's triply true in our next game, which mixes up a fantasy city builder, a GOG game, and a real-time strategy, all in the same pot. Here's Gold Adventure Gold.
I think there's going to be gold involved in this game. Just a guess. Do we reckon at the Game Awards next week, is it? Yeah, Game Awards is next week. Do you think we're going to get the GTA 6 trailer too? I would not be surprised. Okay. Saw this earlier this year. It's quite interesting. Yeah, once this show's over, we'll do a little bit of game. Bad thing coming.
Coming up in the show.
Starlight Revolt.
So Starlight Revolver is an ARPG like Diablo, but instead of demons and monsters, it's magical anime girls and minigames. That's going to the top of my list. Up next, you know how they say, take only pictures, leave only footprints when you're going into nature? Well, let's tweak that a tiny bit to take every creature, leave smoking craters. Strap on your jetpack, grab your space lasso, and prepare for revenge of the savage planet.
Together, we will get back what they have stolen from us. Kindred will rise again.
Interesting.
Tell Tweed to back off, or we are going to rain righteous fury down on him.
Okay.
And on that day, everything was taken from us. So many
Amber, thank you for the
lost.
post on
So much
Sky.
effort in vain. All we had built,
What's this?
gone. Faded away. But beyond the destruction, frightened and alone, we found each other. Now, together, we're discovering new horizons. Every foundation laid, every spark ignited, every connection made builds something new. Our journey led us to these stars, and from the fragments of the past, we will forge a better, brighter tomorrow.
Intrigued, Wallaces. Okay, we've got a spacecraft. Quiet pick.
I wake to the warmth of the waxing salt sun, and before I draw breath, it sidewinds to the beetle moon. I muse on my many selves, think on the jewels I've loosened from the lime, and all the myriad forms space and time have lathed me to. I dream of the sky shelf and its cosmic tilt, The movers that ferried strangers across stellar gulfs and toward their numinous ends. The earth falls away to light and dust, and I dream no more. Now we become the specters that peopled the caves of Cud.
It's been a long time coming, but well worth the wait. Caves of Cud is one of our favourite roguelikes, and its 1.0 release is out right now. Next up, we've got...
Sorry to interrupt, but the Council's deep orbit satellite is picking up a transmission. Looks like it's coming from the planet Draga in the Virgo constellation, 60 light years away. No, wait, scratch that. It's coming from Los Angeles.
I've said it before. I'll say it again. That's 2 times I'm going to say it. Beverly Hills Cop refers to Billy Rosewood, not Axel Foley. In fact, Axel Foley says the line, Billy's a Beverly Hills Cop, 1 hour, 14 minutes, and 33 seconds into the first movie. Case closed.
Was that streamer, game developer, and PC gaming show host
What?
Sean Day9 Plot talking about Beverly Hills Cop?
Yes, to all of the above.
It should not be legal to call a meal a shrimp feast if it has less than 8 shrimp. That's not a feast. It's not even a fest.
Sean? Sean, hello.
Oh, Frankie, I didn't see you there. Oh, and disembodied voice of Amelia Tyler. I didn't hear you there either. Hi.
Sean, what are you doing exactly?
Well, I'm not hosting the PC gaming show Most Wanted this year, so I thought, why not explore other art forms? You know, outside of looking seductively into a camera while I talk about video games.
So now you're a movie vlogger and shrimp critic.
We prefer the term shrimp journalist.
Okay. Will you promise to leave movies and shrimp alone if I let you talk about a video game while looking into a camera?
Oh, golly, do you mean it, Dr. Ward?
Well, why not? Just make sure the viewers know I'm the star of the show.
Number 23, Control 2.
Now, I know we all like working from home, but there's one office we all long to return to, the Federal Bureau of Control. We're still a little light on the details of Remedy Entertainment's Control 2, but if you've played Control 1, you know why I'm excited. Control 1 had brilliant execution on some familiar third-person action mechanics, except it took kind of a mysterious SCP Foundation-style twist with telekinetic mastery, flinging objects at enemies, and more importantly, a brilliantly realized world with mystery around every corner. Control is the kind of game that even for someone like me that doesn't play a lot of shooter games, I couldn't wait to keep learning more about the world and what Remedy had created. And so, if you're like me, we're all dying to return to the oldest house for some more telekinetic fun.
Here's one for your witch list. In Crescent County, witches go high-tech with jet-powered motor brooms in a life sim and racing game that delivers itself to number 22 on our most wanted list. Crescent County.
Hello and welcome to this very narrow green screen. Where we
Love
say
Amelia's
a huge
voice.
Thank you for voting Crescent County one of PC gaming show's most wanted for 2024.
Ever since we announced this summer, the reception's been incredible. It's been amazing to see all the fan art.
And fan fiction.
And all the fan music.
And honestly, just seeing the reception, meeting people at Comic-Con and spending time seeing people resonate with the, core concepts of Crescent County, like making deliveries, racing your friends and kissing them on the mouth.
We can't wait to show you a bit more of the game, a lot of the cool modifications you can make to your broom, all the cool little shortcuts around the island.
And all the general mischief that you can get into too. So if that sounds like your vibe, we'd love it if you could join us on the Discord. We've got something in the works we're very excited about, but we also really want to show people more about the process of game dev, as we think it's really important.
So yeah, follow us on social media, and we hope we can get this in your hands very soon.
I'd love
Thank
to
you
learn
so
game
much.
dev.
Thank you.
I need to learn coding.
Yeah, sorry, we totally changed our minds. Our first playtest is going to be on Steam and Itch on the 8th of December.
Saw that earlier
1,
this year.
you're an outlaw. 2, you have your own spaceship. 3, you have a misfit crew to manage. Do I even need to go on? Cyberpunk RPG Citizen Sleufer 2 Starwood Vector rolls a handful of dice and lands at number 21 on our most wanted list.
I don't remember Citizen Sleep. Okay. Certainly looks very interesting.
I think the thing that I'd really want to emphasize with Citizen Sleeper 2 is that it is a narrative game, and it is all about meeting characters, and there's a lot of text involved, a lot of reading, but actually it really is a role-playing game. And in Citizen Sleeper 2 especially, that means that your choices and the way that you decide to use the dice rolls and the way you react to your luck and your fate in the game is really, really important. You have to deal with bad luck all the time, with failure, with stress, and all of these things, and I think that's what makes the game really exciting and engaging. I think the thing that I'm trying to do differently with Citizen Sleeper 2 is really emphasize the mechanical aspects of the role-playing. I think the first game did a really good job for players who are really into role-playing, but I think for the second game I wanted to have much more mechanical elements supporting that. So the new dice system, the new stress system, glitching your dice, breaking your dice, all of these structures, they kind of create much more gameplay around the body of the sleeper, what it means to be like an android whose body is falling apart because they're escaping the corporation that made them. You're really getting to see that in the mechanics, but also in the story, this way that the sleeper's really struggling with this very human thing, which is this strange unknowability of our own bodies, that they are both something that we are, and they're integral to who we are as people, but they're also something that we don't exactly know how they work all the time, and we don't know what they're doing all the time. We just kind of feel their effects. Qualities that I really tried to bring into Citizen Sleeper 2 and maintain, even though you've got the crew, you've got the ship, you're traveling around, it's kind of like the human scale sci-fi, and really the intimacy with the characters, but also the intimate quality of the writing and the experience of kind of being in the body. It's kind of almost like a kind of emotional realism that the game tries to have. So I think that's been really important. Working on a sequel is definitely a different kind of challenge to working on an original game. You know, the game is already in the world, it already has fans, people have expectations, and when you're adding new ideas, you're kind of thinking all the time about the audience. Oh, they're gonna love it when they get to this bit, when they see this, and especially like having returning characters and having things happen in the same universe has been really exciting to just know that I'm dropping all these little golden pieces of moments that will connect to people. It feels really special to still be telling this story through the PC Gaming Show and to be voted one of the most wanted games. I think because when we had that first wake-up sleeper moment on the PC Gaming Show, it was the first moment of kind of like putting it out in the public eye and having people react to it. I really wasn't sure people would love the game. And especially because I was experimenting with taking ideas from outside of games, from tabletop games, and bringing them into games. And it turns out everyone was like, yes, this is something we really like. We really want you to do this. And so, yeah, it became really important to me to make a sequel. I hope you enjoyed this look at Citizen Sleeper 2. Wishlist the game on Steam and will be coming out in early 2025.
End of my birthday month.
If you're keeping score, we've just revealed our first 5 most wanted games. At number 25, we had Judas. Breaking through with more guns and gore than ever before, it's Killing Floor 3 at number 24. Control 2 warps to number 23. Crescent County charms its way into number 22, and Citizen Sleeper 2 Starward Vector takes launch at number 21.
Okay.
Right, let's get back to our wish list for our next game. We couldn't afford to take a rocket into the distant regions of deep space, so we did the next best thing. We took a trip to Iceland to talk to the makers of space survival MMO Eve Frontier.
Looks like it might be a little bit cold.
Eve eFrontier is a survival game set in space, with a focus on self-reliance, moment-to-moment gameplay, and unlocking third-party development with an inclusive business model. I think it's bordering on survival horror almost, in this huge, vast, empty universe with the rotting vestiges of an old civilization that grew too large and eventually collapsed. We're focusing really on the exploration. They'll be able to go vast distances, and in order to do so, they'll really have to prepare for that journey. They'll have to take resources with them. They might be able to survive out in the cold, in the wilderness. There'll be places where people choose to gather because there's an abundance of natural resources. Much like in our real life, we expect people to do the same with their digital civilizations. The combat in eFrontier is more focused on moment-to-moment gameplay, where what you see in the space scene around you really matters. With occlusion and line-of-sight mechanics, you might not know what's behind the next rock, you might not know who is waiting for you, or perhaps how many reinforcements they have when you're setting your trap. It means the action's a little bit faster, more decisions that you have to make in the heat of the moment with imperfect information, and that will lead to some emergent gameplay I'm absolutely sure of.
When you are in space and you're flying around, just feel like you're just a small speck trying to navigate your way through this vast expanse of an ancient relic of a civilization that was there before you. Using blockchain technology also lets us open up this universe to a layer where other players will be able to modify and co-create this universe with us.
CCP's always worked with third-party developers. It's part of what makes EVE Online so good at what it does, and we have just taken that and amplified it with eFrontier. It's open source, and that means that you can go in and you can program directly into the game with our Smart Assemblies features.
Smart assemblies are structures in space that you as a player will be able to modify using code that you are writing and then deploying onto the blockchain.
You can think of it kind of like modding on a traditional game. You can play the original game as it came. You can then start getting truly independent third-party mods. And finally, you can actually build your own if you set up all the development environments and really get into the nitty-gritty. Some of the things we've seen players do in our earlier playtests include building a self-functioning tournament system, automated markets. We had gates that people were building to rebuild the universe itself. The scope is really endless with what they can do.
But rest assured, you will not need to have any knowledge of coding if all you want to do is to just explore and play in the frontier. In the frontier, everything is underpinned by digital physics. Very much in the same way that when we're walking around, when we are throwing things, putting glasses on tables, we don't think about how gravity is pulling us down. Within the virtual universe that we're creating together on eFrontier, blockchain is that physics layer that helps us to enshrine these rules to make sure that they are beyond anyone's touching, even ours at CCP.
When we were building EVE Online, we decided to build on top of a database. Our choice of a database was hotly contested, at least in this community of people making MMO-like games. And never did we really position the game. EVE Online, the first database game. And we're not really looking to do that with eFrontier either. It is not really a blockchain game, no more than EVE is a database game. We're just being very explicit about it because it is a hot topic and we don't want to hide it away. It does use many stuff. A blockchain is involved, for sure. But it's more about the fact that it is distributed and not centralized. This is more like a peer-to-peer system where everyone can mod the server state in accordance to digital physics we have enshrouded into the world.
An example of digital physics could be as simple as item locality. If an item exists, it has a location, it cannot be messed around with. Other examples are that every action has some sort of energy cost. For example, if you've mined an asteroid or you've mined the player who was mining the asteroid with your guns, suddenly you've got resources and that has cost you some sort of energy to do that. It's something that means that you can't just perpetually fly around forever without eventually running out of energy. You will need to stop and do something. That makes the universe feel substantially bigger than infinite free travel, for example. You should be able to observe these rules, and the digital physics are always there, always reliable. You will find that the environments themselves are influenced by these, giving completely different types of gameplay. And this means that there'll be different areas of space that feel very different to play in and have very different effects and resources and threats, of course. Our motto is we create virtual
I think I'm
worlds
going to
more
focus a
meaningful
lot
than real
next
life.
year
And EVE
on
Online has been running for more than 22 years now.
trying to
It's a
learn some
virtual
sort of
world
coding.
that thousands and thousands of people choose to inhabit and find very real meaning in. We want
Is
to
it
build
just-
eFrontier such that as time goes on and it becomes more and more
There's my
decentralized,
limitation
people
for
who
doing
actually choose to inhabit and find meaning in this virtual world can control it, and to such an extent
Very
that it
limited,
can't be shut off. They choose to be here, they choose to live here in this virtual world, they should have a say in it. And eventually, the true long-term goal with open sourcing the Carbon development platform, the ownership of the game itself will essentially reside in the citizens of the frontier.
We're really excited for you to join us on the Frontier. To get your hands on Founder Access Packs, which are available right now, head on over to efrontier.com.
PC Gamer and 2K have partnered together for a historic event, the Civilization 7 Across the Ages sweepstakes. Thousands of fans voted on the Civilization age they were most excited to see recreated into a custom, one-of-a-kind PC. The choices were Antiquity, Exploration, and Modern, and your voices were heard loud and clear. The winner was the Modern Age. Over the course of the next few months leading up to the launch of Sid Meier's Civilization 7 on February 11th, PC Gamer, in partnership with 2K Games, will be building this unique PC and giving it away to one very lucky sweepstakes winner. The winner will also receive a $2,500 travel voucher so they can visit a real wonder of the world before building it in Civilization 7. And even if you didn't win, we'll be releasing a video showing exactly how this beautiful Civilization 7 PC was built, so you'll still get to watch Civ history in the making. Great games come from anywhere. That's the motto of publisher Midwest Games, and to prove it, they're showing off not one, but two of their upcoming titles. Let's open up PC Gamer's wishlist again for mystical action-adventure The Legend of Babu and the world premiere of Wild West Souls-like Tomb Water.
The Wild West 2.
My dearest child, this island offers everything you may need in your precious life. Vast forests, roaring rivers, and mountains of rock and ice. You are old enough now to know that for every bit of goodness in this world, an opposing force exists. In the heat of the earth resides a darkness you cannot fathom. Demons as old as time, my child. Do not doubt, even a light like yours can be tempted by the dark. You must always choose good. And that I know you will. Sepe, be resilient, be resourceful. Be brave, my son. Stay in the light, with Babu by your side. And may the magic of this island protect us all.
The accursed town of Tombwater. Tell me, lone gunslinger, why have you come to this decrepit settlement? Monsters roam the streets, and horrors lie beneath. There's something sinister in the soil. A curse that's hidden under it all. No one leaves Tombwater alive. And it won't be long until you succumb to the madness.
From the American Midwest, we now take you to Amsterdam to catch up with Brendan Green, creator of the most played game on Steam ever, PUBG. Green's next project somehow sounds even bigger than that. He's creating a simulated planet that's the size of an actual planet. Let's head to his studio, PlayerUnknown Productions, to get a little tiny glimpse of the big new world they're building.
When I first announced Prologue, I was trying to make a larger open world experience than most people had made. And we found a way to do that using machine learning technology, using natural Earth data to generate these worlds from latent space. And we essentially reinvented how you create these worlds. We have a 3-game plan, and it's about iteration for us. It's starting small with Prologue, which is a prototype of an idea. We'll use early access to build on that and make it into a full product. It allows you to have a new map to play on every time you press play. A large 8x8 map where we have put a simple survival loop, get from one side of the map to the other side of the map with some difficult weather along the way.
It's not just raining and moody. It's not just an aesthetic thing. It's not just that the player is cold and wet. Suddenly now, oh wait, mud forms, rivers can go up. If you die, that's it.
We're also working on Melba, which is our in-house engine. We're putting this into the hands of the community in something we're calling Preface Undiscovered World. It's a very simple experiment where we have an Earth-scale planet and some simple systems to allow you to explore it.
I don't believe in technology developed in vacuum. It's why we have Preface, which is more about attacking the scale, so we attack the problem from both ends. Preface, it's already on Steam, so you can go there and download a Preface and discover the world.
I really want to involve the community early on because this is going to be a 5 or 10 year journey. Prologue will be available on Steam coming in Q2 next year.
Interesting. There was some cool modded weapon. This one looks interesting.
Oh, hey! Didn't see you there. So you're interested in becoming a war mage? You think you've got what it takes? Protecting the Rift is just something brave war mages like me are born to do. We do it for good reason. Trust me, when these green and uglies gets through, baby eating, town pillaging, loitering, it's a whole thing. Anyway, when you can't get old Maxie, no one protects the Rift better than these war mages. Look at these brave heroes. They're awesome. Must have had a good teacher. Each one of them's got their own special war mage powers.
Cheers, a couple of hours.
Or this. Whoa, look at that. They even have their own unique weapons and traps. But as you can see, it's not just one trap they're working with. It's a whole lot of traps. They even get to make themselves stronger.
Looks interesting, not my kind of game, but looks
interesting. 1 to 4 war mages get. And once the dirty work is done, these brave warriors relax in the safety of the Order Fortress. Here you can buy and upgrade traps, improve your weapons and abilities, or select the next mission and head into battle. When choosing where to fight, you'll want to pay attention to the rift distortions, the weather, and even the time of day. All these things can change the way every mission plays. You know, looking at these war mages really gets me thinking. They're pretty good, but let me show you how it's really done.
That is a lot of orcs. But luckily, you've got loads of new ways to kill them. And this time you can play with up to 4 of your friends. Orcs Must Die Death Trap springs into action in early 2025. Do not go anywhere because we've got a lot more great new games to see as our most wanted countdown continues.
Next.
Number 20.
Perfect Dark.
Perfect Dark.
The Perfect Dark gameplay trailer looked amazing, but that's not the only reason I'm excited about it. Look, I'm an old school gamer, so retro N64 GoldenEye is one of my favorite shooters ever. We're talking the characters, the level designs, the missions. That game is immaculate. But I missed out on Rare's next treat, Perfect Dark, and I was always intrigued by the lead protagonist Joanna Dark, and I loved the whole alien conspiracy thing. Seeing Perfect Dark's fluid gameplay, Joanna's traversal, which is giving me Mirror Edge vibes, and stunning graphics, and it's just given a perfect blend, and that's why I'm hyped.
Number 19. Menace.
Okay.
Nox has landed. Our eyes see everything. Coordinates
That
loaded and
basic
dispatched.
game.
Hardware ready to operate at maximum ping potential.
A warrior like you is always a part of the holy flock.
Alright.
Should have never come here. Gate Ripper!
Yeah, I'll help in a sec. Hardware destroyed.
God protects me. Fire mission underway.
Neutralized. Rip it apart!
Death takes my enemies. Touching them up. These dogs got by. Taking fire. Incoming.
Enemy hardware! They keep coming.
A lot of things on screen at once there. Okay. Very interesting. There's nothing major now. You guys want to continue watching or do you want a game? The ads coming up in 20 seconds. Some of the level design must gives me like old school Doom design style flashbacks.
There's nothing more important than family. And who would know that better than the makers of Mafia: The Old Country? Here's a message from the developers at Hangar 13.
I'm excited for it.
You can't refuse. Number 18, Mafia: The Old Country.
Hi everyone, we are hard at work right now at Hangar 13, finishing up Mafia: The Old Country, and we can't wait to share more details with you, but we wanted to say thank you so much for voting for us. We really appreciate it. Thanks. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I need to see more about that game. Release me trailer.
Number 17, Dune Awakening.
Hi everybody, my name's Joel Bylos and I'm the Chief Creative Officer
This is the MMO one,
here
isn't
at Funcom.
it?
And I'm here to express a heartfelt thank you for us being on your most wanted list. 2024 has been a huge year for June. From the movie in the beginning, to our first gameplay reveal in the middle of the year, and now our huge ongoing beta, where thousands of players are battling it out on Arrakis. Now, if you aren't there already, the best way to get in is to go to our website and wishlist June Awakening on Steam. And we look forward to seeing you when the game launches in early 2025.
Wow, I have never been so excited about crash landing in a desert. It was lovely to hear from the folks at Funcom, and I am definitely looking forward to exploring Arrakis in 2025. PC Gamer wants to know what you think, and since we can't read your minds, not legally anyway, follow the link on your screen to take the PC Gaming Show viewer survey. Trust me, it's much easier than trying to communicate with us telepathically.
Welcome, new games tester. You're on the brink of an unforgettable experience in the AML testing program. Imagine a reality that feels limitless, worlds brought to life by bleeding-edge immersive technology.
We are legally obliged to mention that the program has a 68% survival rate.
But how about we take a look at some employee benefits awaiting you as a valued tester? Full dental coverage, social office atmosphere, personal medical insurance, work from home opportunities, generous bonus scheme, the eventual total dissolution of your ability to discern the virtual from the
world premiere.
Not going to lie to you, this is worse than I expected. Gate is cleaning house, and we are the dirt. I had no idea that they had gone this far.
Okay.
If it could have gone worse, I don't see how. Maybe you can get us out of it.
Maybe they overestimate us. Maybe not. This was the last thing I expected, but now we're here. We must do something. I hate to think what will happen if we fail.
Yep, that's a link to Campfire's Discord.
As someone who definitely works in a secret underground science lab, I sure am glad we've never had a containment breach like in Abiotic Factor.
Warning. Containment breach like in Abiotic Factor. All scientists are at risk of exposure, or worse, talking about what they've witnessed. You know how scientists love to gossip.
Sounds serious. I better check the employee manual. Okay, let's see. Interdimensional invasion protocols, Skynet self-awareness failsafes. Did you know Jorts are banned on casual Fridays?
Don't lose focus.
Right, okay, here we go. What to do in the event of a containment breach. Activate scenario Epsilon.
Confirmed. Dispatching covert agents to mind-wipe scientists.
Crisis averted. Oh, but how do we keep those covert agents quiet? For phase 2, enable Operation Larkspur.
Dispatching Black Ops specialists to tranquilize covert agents.
But now the Black Ops specialists?
Releasing mutated weaponized bees to eradicate Black Ops.
This is gonna take a while.
was impossible. But somehow, a test subject got out of the trial environment. But what concerns me is she hasn't tried to escape the facility. Oh, she's here. Somewhere behind the walls. In the ceiling. Planning what is the question. And God help us when we find out.
Wait for my word. Be ready. They're gonna pay for what they did to us.
That's Charles Project.
Releasing nano-terminators to eradicate teleporting anacondas. Sentient acid deployed to eat through nano-terminators. Cloning janitors to clean up sentient acid. Releasing zombie virus to eliminate cloned janitors. Importing scientists to cure zombie outbreak. Releasing more things.
Wait. We're back to just having scientists in the lab again, right? Can't we just stop here?
But the next one is really fun and super gross.
I'm tempted, but we should probably get on with the show.
Fine. You know, you used to be cool. You've changed.
Let's get out of the lab and into a place where nothing terrible has ever happened. A magic school for children. Here is number 16 on our most wanted list.
Number 16, Witchbrook.
Even though we don't know a huge amount about Witchbrook right now, it is definitely a game worth keeping on your wish list if you love things like Stardew Valley, Potion Permit, any sort of life sim meets social RPG. In this game, we are the resident witch of Mossport, which is the town the game is set in, but instead of just being thrown in with no idea what to do, we enroll in Witchbrook itself, which is this cool, edgy sort of magic college that helps us develop our skills as the resident witch. So during this time, I imagine we'll be learning new spells, just learning how to harness our abilities, all of this fun stuff, while also developing relationships with the town folk to complete little missions, little deliveries, all sorts of stuff that is perfect for anyone who's looking for the next sort of cozy-ish game with a little bit of edge to it. During the relationship stage with these people, we'll also get to do things like go on dates, which is really exciting for anyone who, like me, loves the romantic side of like life sims in general. So we don't know when it's coming out. It's just coming soon at the moment, which does give us a lot of chance to learn a bit more, sort of see some trailers. We've seen a couple screenshots that give it this super cozy autumnal vibe, but yeah, hopefully this is the next cozy game worth keeping an eye on, because it certainly looks that way right now.
Coming up, you better make a little extra room on your wish list, because we've got a lot more new games to show you. Take a look.
We might switch over to games. What should we play, chat? What should we play?
The planet-wide blackout was evolutionary. The robots began the impossible.
Even though I already know what we're playing.
They grew. They began to feel. Life has come too quickly to the mechanical shell of human creation. Now, you must shut it down.
Yeah. From what we've seen so far, nothing much that I'm going to be intrigued in. I think we're going to move over. Play a game. It's not. wise. Yeah, volume wise is probably going to go mental.
All around the world, farmers know farming is an art. Like life, we know it can be hard. And it can be surprising, too. But sometimes it's about being at the right place at the right time.
That one.
A wise man once said that the best lessons are learned under the wide open sky. I think the same thing can be said about our art. Yeah, it can be messy, but it's always beautiful. So beautiful it can help you see yourself and the world in all new ways.
I need to update from
And the art of farming, the soil is the canvas, the seeds are the paint, and the harvest is the masterpiece.
Hey, this is pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty darn good. Is it missing something? You're too cute to eat. Maybe some fresh spinach for a change?
title updated. Yeah. Go. Right. Okay. No. Up. Loading fail. First. Definitely on there. Some males. These are like mods that are just like UI, life UI. Yep. Perfect edge we might add in at some point. Park here. Right. Yep. Rounder looking bales rather than having like the flat edge. They're sort of more round. Yeah. Obviously there's like vehicles we can add in, stuff like that as well. Other type of iceable animal. That looks nice slow thing. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna add in like any of the vehicles or anything right now. Tempted by maybe the what I heard. We're gonna go into career. As you can see, I did a little test. That's my little test. It's gonna play on the Riverbend Sprint. I think we're gonna start with just 100k. Oh no, we'll start with 250. The loan could be 250. So we owe, basically, we have like that money, but we owe it alone. So a normal starting farm, no. Should we do that? Because then we can get like, so I've not even done any of this. Might be good to learn like control stuff a bit. No starting farm. You can use this money to maybe buy like farm. Okay. You'll have all these on, like I said, these are quality of life. Graphic. power of my steering wheel, which seems to be awesome. So, that's different. Save. Yeah, steering wheel. So. Need to sort that out. Okay. Yes, up. What's the game audio like? So it's loading. Loading map right now. There might be a bit of stuttering for like a small bit of time at the start of this. Yeah. As it's like loading everything in. Okay. This is the guy that I've already created. I'm thinking. Well, no, this will be for my like. It'll be like a survival. Okay. Yep. Okay. This would be the starting farm if you were starting out. There is third person. Want to shop. Okay, visit. Have everything. Oh, stop. Okay, got second. Nothing to help. As a stone picker, bio baler. As a special vehicle. Have to look at. Well, I don't want to do track. I'm thinking we might actually have to add in some. Go with challenges. Thank you. So I know there's some above the voucher. Um, go with the white. That's 60. Go up to that. Give us 80. Thinking going to want narrow tires. Narrow tires. Okay, if we go straight to narrow tires, because we're going to get crop distribution. So there's no crop distribution. Oh. Wait. Yeah, we kind of want 3 points. Save game. They need. Build max. Periodic plowing. Turn off. No, we'll leave it on. Um, set up. Very few. Save it again. Second. Right. Rather than yeah, rather than the extra couple cheap stuff. Thank you. I hope that you. Nope. Sounds smart. How is that? Back to right. Yeah, we've got these John Deeres in. Yeah, a little bit more than these two. But having that in front load of attachment. Better. Narrow. Yeah, so that's going to be 70 grand. Yes, okay. Tractor. What else do we need? Front load. That one? 500. 800. I mean, that John Deere one. Thinking. 810. 805. Again. Yeah, I'm thinking that's 810 kilograms. Buy it. Up. Spend like 80. But like, we do need some land of our own. Mowing, spraying. $29. Probably fertilizing job. So that's $2,000. Width. I think you spend the 25 grand to get this one. I reckon. Get this. nice big help with or do we go cheap? See, this is a standalone. Just need to fill in a lot. Go with it. Starting spreader. That land should probably map. So we're gonna something to and start all the way down here. Cheap. Generate a massive amount. Look at it like small. We are gonna okay. Start all by farmers market. That whole go really real small plot of land. I was kind of hoping we had the money for something. That looks right on the 108 grand. Get us there. Right near the shop. Okay. Farm harvest. Over here. Maybe take out down 86 grand. But you're right next to the industrial area. Would have to probably rip out this whole crop. Right. Hold on. Collect. Collect. Hey, we've got an extra 10 grand. Okay. Take that. Obviously, if I do the... yeah, I'm not liking it, right? Not going with that. Did that? Let's go visit. Growing carrot. Carrot. Probably flowerless. Shed. The shed. Good. Have to up some of this area. Get in it. Sell it and then put in growing. So we'd probably have to clear up like that tree, rubbery. Yeah. And then eventually when we can build like a farmhouse. Something here by the river. So there's this farm which I don't on our land. Part of that. Somehow. Yes, maybe. Try this. 9. Buy it. It leaves us 7. Right. Thank you. Bye. Buy that. Teeny tiny. That requires 107. Well, oh, it's rascal. Okay, well, let's leave it at that for now. Good. There it goes. We do have okay, that attacks. Oh, now. Have to. Okay. Wow. So let's go. I am using G. Okay. Password. Yeah, so this field on the left ours. rotate. Pick this up. Can't harvest carrots. I don't think that's where we started. Our first farming. Yeah. Staring. Suggesting 5. Show line. Sure. Okay, help it below it. Wow. Here we go. We are creating, plowing up this field. This is gonna create plowing up. Here goes. Ready. So, yeah, we're meant to have it. have no clue. I had the last farming set. That makes going. At the moment, going over. Yeah, this is. Oh no, it's left behind. Feels a bit better. Chugging along. Good pull, right? Don't know what I'm it's evil. I mean, I feel like this one makes more sense. Yeah, definitely feel like this makes. I'm thinking maybe AI worker to finish this off. Okay. Yeah. AI will start with down and do that. Okay. Go down. Start. And see, working. Interesting. Go back. Okay. I want to say, bring up the shop. Eight and seven. Might need to go and do like contracts. Try to fertilize. Forestry stuff too. Nothing. That. Cheap. Good job. I have to. buy some. Take over. Drop this. Oh, yeah, I would. I tab over. Come back, grab the pallet. Oh, pay attention. Dodge. Second rope. Go pick up this front load. There is actually a path basically straight away. Alright, I'll farm in a second. Oh, okay. Loader. That. Yeah, let's get to our go pick up some in spread up down to 3 grand. Spend it going to be on less than that one. Right. Contract. Field 90. That one. Field 90. Come out. Right. Gas. Come right at that gas station. Basically, follow that up. Okay. Here we go. Yeah. Heading on. Really track out. Yeah, some. Let's check. Going as fast as we can. Okay. Join. Train track. See, as we learn the map, it'll be a lot easier. Gas station. Okay. Come, there we go. Turn left. Turning right. Okay. Well, here, chat. That's one header. Turn it. Okay. Yeah, probably gonna do like a survival challenge. Like a call it on this. Cute. Oh. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Steve, so- Yeah, okay. Nicely done. And down pad. Yeah, so going. Okay. Okay. Hey. I don't think they got enough fertilizer. Out. Fill it up again. Tell it. Oh. 16. Exclusive. Then. I had a lot. Like, but then, then the cutting edge scaling algorithm private. The performance. Try applying all. Yeah, that does. Wish I had that. Okay. But been playing for an hour. Come up here. Thank God. Oh, get back. Spreading. This field fertilized and done. Yeah, quite enjoy. Very nice kill game. That's. I'll just get this done while you guys. Getting there. Getting there. That's 79. Let's go fill it. Right. Oh. Go. 11 miles an hour. Yeah. I just detached my pallet. I think it's the last line. 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I don't know, 97. Hi, Lucky Moto Drums. Welcome. How are you? Yes, this is my first time playing. I'm doing good. Yeah, we'll turn. Turn it over. Yeah, so I'm just doing doing this just to kind of game. What is it about chicken? Okay. Well. Just go here. Nice big plane. Nice. How are you getting on? I'm getting used to the controls. I've got my really old steering wheel hooked up. And and that on the pedal. And I've got the gear stick hooked up to a No, the buttons on it. Yeah. Obviously, using a keyboard for a lot. I don't think it's to go along there. Did I put the graphics up to? Oh, you're struggling at it. Alright, we'll let him finish up. We will take like that £4,000. Yep. Fertilizer. 61. Rapid. Harvesting. Mowing. Spraying. We had a week. See, 29. But I don't want to rent. I don't want to lease the item. Only like 500. 29. And I imagine I'm going to be really bad with the brain. I think we're going to take £6,000. 91. Way down here. Quite a distance shot. Yeah, we own this field. Where you going, sir? Where you going? Gone away with it. Don't know what we're going to do with the field. This is our better. Bow down. Pallet. Come on. Find it. Like £7,000. Take a while. Could go buy a chainsaw. Deadwood contract. Yeah, I've had a lot of the farming sim games. In fact, if I look on think I've owned most of the library. Yeah, well, I've had 19, I've had 22. And apparently didn't play any of 19. And I played 25 minutes of 22. So far, I've done 4.8 hours on this between my test save and closest shot. I reckon we can go for 260. Don't want to go. Okay, how am I getting that from basically follow this road down? Okay. Out of here to the right, follow that bendy right down the dark. Okay. And I'm away. On the steering. Go. Got a wireless there. On 100. Yeah. Hey. Thing. Might drive down to this field to save it. See. I think I'd... Or we could get other tracks. Anyway. I need to map it. He's the shot. Yeah, still learning like the controls and stuff. Especially with the mouse and steering wheel itself. Some little river. Wouldn't even have this. But I've randomly stumbled while looking at what fields to buy. Randomly stumbled on a tractor. Yes. It says stop. Follow this to the end, right? And we'll Nice steady, 24 miles an hour. Yeah, I was saying to chat earlier, I think we'll probably start a YouTube series where we'll do like the Dagger Win and like that are doing like the survival challenge. Start with no money. Few items, no money. Field on the right, I see. Okay. What I'm gonna do on the 3 hour mark, save it and end it there. Have a look. Raid over. Okay. Yeah. Realized I didn't have my model. Okay, that's fine. Right then, Tube, I will say goodbye to you. Hope you have over to the yes. Right, and I shall see you maybe tomorrow actually. Going on now for so yeah, streams. Okay. Bye.